Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon, and welcome to the Real Sensitive Guy Hours, episode number 1. Just a few things before we actually get started. We pre-recorded this after the show. I want to let you guys know a few things. First off, we're going to be exploring all kinds of topics that are, most of them that are not safe for work. So if you're under the age of 18, just click off. Like, what are you doing here? Get out of here. If you're under 18, leave.
You're bad.
You're bad.
Hypothetically, they've been bad boys and girls.
Hypothetically speaking, we're all here on the video.
Anyway, step 2. We're going to be authentic as possible, and we may say some things that may offend some people, and just be prepared. If you're easily offended, this is not the show for you. We're all playing a character that is just completely desensitive and just saying whatever on our mind. All of our opinions are not going to be factual based. We're just going to be saying things. This is a show, so keep that in mind.
It's purely entertainment.
Purely entertainment.
I like it.
Step 3. If you guys need any advice, well, we're not licensed professionals. We'll try our best. I have an email. It's drspinshootimpress@gmail.com. If you can't spell it, it'll be in the description. That's drspinshootimpress@gmail.com. Shoot an email with any situation where you need advice, and we will try our best to give you the best advice possible. Also, in that email, as well as us reading the comments, give us any suggestions on topics that you guys want us to talk about, or if you have any questions for us regarding anything that you guys want us to bring up on the show. With that being said, you guys have anything else to say?
You come up with that yourself?
I'm good.
Yeah, off the top
I
of my
mean,
head.
I just hope
I'm
you
golden.
guys enjoy the show. We've been planning this for a while now, and we're just a bunch of good old boys that just like having deep conversations. So I hope you guys enjoy them.
Happy to be here. Happy to entertain.
Happy to give advice and help those in need.
You're a drunk
I just
bitch.
love talking.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Real Sensitive Guy Hours, episode number 1. We're out here. Feeling good?
Hey!
Yeah, I'm ready.
We all made it. We all made it.
We all made it. We're here.
We all made it.
We made it to 2020, my guys.
It's
2020!
true. We did make it there.
This
It's true.
first,
We did do
first
that.
broadcast on New Year's of 2020.
Isn't that
New Year's
insane?
Day.
New Year's Day.
We literally made it. It's insane that, we could even live to this high of a number.
Hey, just remember, guys, in 80 years, we're going to see the year 3000. I read that in a tweet today.
Dude,
It's true.
I see that stuff. I'm like, why do
Can
people
we get a
believe
fact check
that?
already?
Bro,
Yeah, can we fact check this? Is
We
Real Sensitive
immediately
Guy
need a
fact check?
that in 80 years it's 3,000.
Yeah.
Ah.
This is
Bro,
Real Sensitive Guys fact checking, not real fact checking.
It's
Bro, I
the
saw
math
that.
checks out for sure.
Oh yeah.
Does it? Does it really?
So to kind of start off with this, what is your guys' New Year's resolutions?
Oh god.
Nah.
I already got an answer.
Yeah, hit us.
Okay, Oliver, hit us.
I think in 2020, I think my New Year's resolution is gonna be to take risks. Just go for it.
Ooh.
What kind of risks
That's
are you
that's
talking
a
about?
broad one. Yeah, that's
I
a
don't
broad
know,
one.
just anything, not everything, obviously, because some stuff you don't want to do. You don't want to take risks on, but just whatever happens, career-wise. If I have to move somewhere, do it. Why not? I'm young. What else do I have to lose?
Bro. Just
Your
move
virginity?
to Iceland. Move to Iceland. Lose your virginity there.
Oh gosh, I don't want to be an Eskimo, bro.
Whenever you be an Eskimo.
You already
Take
are.
risks, man. Are you talking like the pull-out method, or is it just like career-based only?
Oh,
Just
gosh.
just like career-based and different things like that.
You're gonna,
Who
you're
knows,
gonna
like,
try
if
to
I-
soar to new heights in that department.
Yeah, I mean, like if I screw up in 1 year, it's 1 year. I've got 70 more to live.
At least, I hope.
Well, at least I hope. Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair enough.
My New Year's resolution is, well, one, I want to work out more because
It's a good
I
one.
got,
That's a good one.
I got chubby because I used to wrestle in high school, so I was used to weighing like a certain amount, and I stepped on the scale.
You were a
this morning.
skinny boy at one point.
Hey man, I wrestled. I relate.
Gosh, I wrestled 120. I was skinny as hell, and now
I
I
didn't know
weigh
you and Oliver were both
190.
wrestlers.
Yes, I was a state qualifier.
All right.
I fractured my wrist.
I guess that's one, and then also, I guess also another New Year's resolution would be to do the same thing, Oliver. Like take risks, because I can be kind of pushed back in my ways sometimes. So I want to go out there. If a baddie wants to go on a date, I'm not gonna decline her just because
I
she's got a big
mean-
nose.
You can't decline if a
Dude.
baddie hits you up.
You accept her because she has a big nose.
Hey man, you gotta get after it.
Girls with big noses are underrated.
That's why
That's
you go.
I agree with
That's
that.
why the
I think in 2020 they're really gonna come full bloom here.
I mean, hey, Trevor
Full
Lawrence
blast.
for Clemson. Trevor Lawrence for Clemson really set the bar for big nose beauties. So
BNBs.
BNBs, yes.
The acronyms.
The only bad thing about them is that they can smell your shit from a mile away.
bro,
Like, it's
they
insane.
They can
feel
smell your
alive.
bullshit.
Oh, we allowed to cuss on this? I didn't know we were cussing.
Oh, for sure.
Dude, this is not the restrictions of the radio anymore, okay?
Yeah,
Oh,
we can say
no
bad
restri-
words.
No
We are
restrictions.
PG-13.
What
I
about
like
you,
it. I
Trav?
like it. My New Year's resolution, I kind of just have a meme one, but it's kind of real too. My New Year's resolution is to drink less Monster.
I mean,
I know
Hi,
I've tried to do
Kyle.
that before.
The fuck is up, Kyle?
I know I've tried to do that before, but I'm really gonna. I'm gonna go back to.
Once
I'm
a
gonna
week.
go
You're
back
gonna
to
be-
one a day, only weekends. All right.
You're gonna go to
stop
Bang.
drinking Monster, but he's gonna pick up Red Bull.
He's gonna pick up
Dude,
Bang.
I don't know which one's worse.
I don't like Red Bull. I really don't like it at all.
Red Bull's the best.
But it gives you wings, my guy.
No, it doesn't. There's 3 eyes now.
I'd rather unleash the beast.
Yeah,
Alright, Kyle.
we are kind of an animal, I guess.
You're kind of an animal.
I think Trevor.
Do you have a rock star right next to you? So you've already made the transition, bro.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you.
This is empty.
He's got a mason jar, bro. How did he know?
How did you know?
Yeah, that was kind of scary.
Crazy.
I always know, bro.
He's got a mason jar next to him, though.
That's
It's
full
milk.
of
This is
isn't it?
milk. Yep.
He's a big boy.
Still a mason jar.
He's a growing body.
I mean, that's fair.
Gotta have my milk.
He's a growing
It gives
boy.
you calcium.
I think
It does.
I'm probably aligned very much with Will. I definitely want to work out more because I'm like way too fucking skinny, and I'm gonna continue the trend of me just eating a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I figure if I'm gonna eat this much, I might as well try to counteract it a little bit.
Right,
Gain some weight,
exactly.
gain some
Maybe.
muscle.
I was thinking about that. Planet Fitness has the best branding on New Year's. That's insane.
Bro,
Seriously.
True. I saw.
sponsored
Yeah, that is
New
kind of
Year's
true.
Rockin' Eve.
People was
That
walking around with
judgment. It was a
hats, yeah.
judgment-free New Year's.
Damn, dog.
But was
Dude,
it though?
That's how they
Do
get
we really
business,
think
dude.
It was a judgment free.
I mean, they say so, but I don't,
I don't
really
know.
believe it.
If Steve Harvey hosted that shit, that's got to be judgment free.
But
Did Steve
Dude,
Harvey
Steve
host
Harvey can host anything with his stash alone.
His stash could freaking host something.
Do you guys remember the Codename Kids Next Door episode, wherever the mustache was going from person to person, taking them over as hosts because they were parasites and they would completely control their mannerisms? Do you guys know about this?
I vaguely remember this episode.
I'm not picking up, but I'll follow along.
That's my theory on Steve Harvey is that his mustache actually took him over and made him become this media mogul that has transcended everything.
You think it's his
Everything.
mustache? Because if his mustache leaves him, he's no longer the same person.
His
Have you-
mustache is
Have you ever
behind the
tried
whole
to
thing.
picture Steve Harvey without the mustache? It's
Oh,
not
it's horrendous.
It's not even that. It's the fact too that he has no other facial hair besides that. Like he doesn't have actual hair. He has no like sideburns or anything. So like doing that would just make him like bald.
I feel like he'd kind of look like Shaq without the mustache.
Shaq's got your back.
At least Shaq is like fit.
Ish.
Have you seen Shaq versus his girlfriend? Like the size difference?
Shaq has a girlfriend, not a wife.
I don't know. But hold on, I'm
Shaq's
gonna
a baller.
I feel like that man would have a wife, not a girlfriend.
not Shaw.
I mean, maybe, bro. He's in all those lotion commercials.
He's in a printer commercial too now. Have you guys seen that?
No, I have not.
He's in a printer commercial
want
trying
to.
to sell people printers. And at the end, he's like, if you don't believe me, call me and I'll talk to you about it. Like, If I call this
as
number
much as
and
I wanna-
Shaq does not pick up, I'm gonna be.
Dude, as much as I
really
want to
disappointed.
talk to Shaq about printers, am I right?
Yo.
Damn it, dude. I hate the fact that websites do that. All right,
There's no way that's his girlfriend.
dude. I
It's
swear.
scary. It's
That's
scary.
a toothpick he uses to fish out the food after he's done eating.
No, that's terrible.
Bro, he destroys her.
No, dead ass. It's actually insane. Like,
There's no way. That's got to be like his sister or something.
Yeah, his
It
sister's
seems
like,
like
that, bro.
I feel like it's just the vibe is kind of creepy if that's his sister.
There's no
It's a
way
vibe.
Shaq pulls
I don't
that
walk
Do you
around
guys-
holding my sister's hand like that at this age.
There's no way Shaq pulls.
Oh dang! I just now seen.
isn't that, dude?
Hey,
How does that fit? Because he's got to have a massive dong. There's no way he doesn't.
I mean, haven't you ever heard the Kevin Hart skit where he was talking about how he met Shaq and his dick pretty much just fell on top of his head?
What?
What?
You never heard that Kevin Hart skit?
No.
He was talking about like how he like met Shaq or something like that, and like Shaq was making him mad, but like Kevin couldn't do anything because like if he tried to, he was just gonna end up like punching his dick or something.
Yeah, you
'Cause
guys
he's at,
see.
like, high level.
Yeah, funniest thing I saw like right before 2020 was a tweet. You guys have probably seen it. This lady tweeted was like, "I woke up from a nap and all of a sudden Trump has a peach and ASAP Rocky had a stroke," and I was like, "Dang, damn." That's, I was like, that's
I
so
love
funny.
the argument that people are freaking out. Like they hear Trump got impeached, but they don't realize
They
it
don't understand how it
actually-
works. Yeah.
They don't. They
Yeah.
think that once he has impeached in his name, that means he's just out of office. No, he has to go through a whole nother
Yeah,
system.
you used to do a
to it.
process. Yeah, checks and
Yeah.
balances, my dude.
I mean, realistically though, and I'm not a big politics guy, so I don't know much, but Mike Pence is up next. Does everybody realize that?
Yeah, dude, he's I think he's probably worse.
Didn't he say
I'm
that
not-
shock therapy was going to fix
I-
gayness?
Electric
Yes, I'm
fence
pretty
pens.
sure he said something like that. Yeah,
Electric
he's not
fence
very
pens.
against that kind of people.
What? Shocked.
Yeah,
shocked
he's like one of
person?
those super Christians.
That literally
Yeah.
just wants to shock all the gays.
I don't want.
Well, dude, you can shock him out of existence.
You can't pray the gay away.
I
shock
really
the
think
gay
that
away.
Trump's gonna take the dub next time around, though. Like I'm not a
I
big,
don't
like I
know.
said, I don't know shit about shit, but I think he's gonna take the dub.
Yeah, I don't like follow politics super hard either, but I would probably bank that he's probably gonna like 85%. He's gonna win again.
I don't think he takes the big dub.
I don't think it might not be big, it might be small, but a dub's a dub.
Are you feeling the burn?
I'm not feeling
Who
anything
takes
right
the
now.
dub?
I was like, as long as they're
You think
better. I
Brandon's
don't.
gonna make a comeback and get the dub.
What'd you say?
We'll see. Maybe people learned their lesson the first time.
I mean,
I don't
he
know,
brought
man.
up
Hey,
some
man,
good
bitch.
points in his running.
I mean, history repeats itself.
I want Yang. I'll take that $1,000 a month.
Oh,
Dude, I'm
God.
hip. Give me 1K. Give me
I'm
1,000.
Yang.
What do you do with
I
that?
I make math equations. Give me
What do I
money.
do with that? I don't know if I can say on a podcast.
All right. So what, like, as a 2019 recap, what is the biggest things that you guys have accomplished this time around?
Oh, dang! You stole one of my questions.
Yeah,
good
good
one.
fuck.
That's a good one.
Dang, he
I was
stole
gonna,
it.
I was gonna
Get
ask,
fucked.
what was your favorite and least favorite part of this decade?
Ooh, that's a good one too. All right,
Least
let's-
favorite. Oh, the
that's like,
decade.
that's like a different
tough.
question. That's a different
That's
question.
tough. Yeah,
Let's
that's
focus
bigger.
on the first one first. That one's like next to
That's
the spot.
bigger.
Are we
yeah,
doing
that's a good
best?
Best and worst.
Best and worst part of the
Best
decade.
and worst of the
whole
decade.
decade. So 10 years, my guy.
That's a
My
big
guy.
jump. A lot has happened.
I like barely even remember the beginning of the decade.
That's
what
what
was
I'm
that?
saying.
20,
I was young.
2010?
20
I like just started high school. I just started high school in 2011, basically.
I don't
I
even
started
know.
high
I
school.
couldn't
Yeah,
tell
you're
you. I
right. So
couldn't
we were
tell
like
you.
8th graders or going
Yeah,
back.
pretty much.
Best thing, I discovered what boobs are.
I did that
I
summer
mean,
too.
I think we all probably did.
So,
following
okay.
summer.
I'm
We
22
probably all
now.
discovered
Let's
that.
go with Brandon's first. Brandon's
7 months,
was-
or in 2013, I lost my virginity.
Oh God. So
This
wait, are we
decade that
doing my
happened.
question?
So is that
or
a high? Is
Brandon's?
that a high of your
Is that
decade?
I think we should do the best part of the year, I guess, because you asked that
Best
first.
part of
I
the
want to say
decade?
that's the best and worst, honestly.
Of the decade, that's your best and worst?
Yeah, because whenever I
There's the
lost my
same
virginity, we were watching The Boy in the Striped Pajamas while we
That's
were getting it
fucked.
on. And like, so we
That's
finished. And right after we finished was the scene in The Boy in the Striped Pajamas where both of the little boys were in the gas chamber. So we both like cried with each other.
That's so fucked.
Yikes.
Damn, what the
That was
fudge, my dude?
I don't know, dude. I didn't know. Like, I remember
I've heard
leading up to that
people-
moment, and she messaged me on Skype, and she was like, "I'm ready." Is all she said, and I was like,
I'm
"Let's
ready.
go, let's go, dude."
Of
I've
course,
heard
you
people,
gotta put your
doing
game
it
face
for,
on.
like different movies, like Disney movies or something like that. But the boy in the striped pajamas.
That's
Ne-
sad.
She was one of those girls that really liked scary movies and like really sad movies.
That's not. But still, why would you?
Boy in the
wanna
Striped
fuck to
Pajamas is a
that
scary
movie?
movie.
I've never seen the movie.
Not like a horror movie, right?
It's just really
not-
sad at the end.
Yeah.
Literally, all it is just a movie about concentration camps. That's all it is.
You just go to Auschwitz for that, my dude.
Yeah, have fun finding that.
Oh!
They got torn down.
That's true. It's probably not
Aren't there
really
museums or something?
much there.
Best part about 2019.
I
Best part of
think
my year.
I think
by
the
the
best
end.
part. Go ahead, Trev.
I don't mean that in like a sarcastic way.
What?
Like the end of the year of this year, everything came together. I like graduated, got a job.
He has a
I
career
feel
now.
like that
That's
was like
fair.
the high of my year.
He has a loving
Everything I was
girlfriend.
kind of working for the whole year,
That's
I
nice.
accomplished right at the end.
I just realized I'm the only fucking single one in this chat. God damn.
It's okay. You know what?
Damn.
We need the unique take of a single person for some
Hey,
of our
we need
relationship
perspective.
questions. I'm sure.
Hey, Will,
I
it's
know.
not like
I know. I came armed with topics about relationships because I feel like we
Oh,
need to stick to the
gosh.
formula. You know.
Actually, that's what one of my questions is gonna be on. It's gonna be on like dating and stuff like that. But
Okay.
We'll
We
get
need
to it.
There should be a lot to follow about dating and stuff like that.
best thing about this year, I would.
I
Have to
already
say
have
for
my answer
me,
too.
I would have to say. I don't know. Like the thing is, like so much has happened to me this year.
Yeah,
Like,
it's been
I
a
went-
really
I went
packed
through
year.
a
For sure.
breakup at the beginning of the year, and then
We moved
I'm
in
like,
2019.
I
It's
went through a
true.
lot of
42. You lost
shit.
42.
I guess the best thing that about 2019 was because I became stronger. I became a stronger person.
Okay, that's respectable.
I love
I'll
it.
give you a little go. That's respectable.
I
That's
went through
good.
A lot of shit this early.
That's
like,
good.
at the
That's
beginning of this
respectable.
year. So I became a lot better of a person. So I was.
Yeah,
a lot
now you're
more-
like chilling. You're in a pretty good
I'm
spot.
very happy. Next thing is meeting you guys because I met Travis this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
buddy.
Fuck you
So
too.
Not too. Only a few months ago.
I knew you
He
previously.
knew us beforehand, Brandon. What are
Was
you
that
talking
2018
about?
or was that 2019?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
can't believe you guys never told me this guy
2018.
existed. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Hey man, he
I'm
exists. You're welcome.
Hey, have you met Will?
Hey, have you
Hi,
met Brandon?
I'm Will. I'm the oldest one in the chat right now. How you doing?
And the
Whoa,
only
you're
single
making us
one.
feel young, bro. We're not young.
Oh yes, I believe I'm the oldest. I don't know, Travis. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Yeah, I'm old.
Either way.
Yeah, I'm
years-
old.
I'm 2 years older than everybody else in here.
Yeah, it's okay though. It's alright. You have some wisdom.
Wow.
He's Will
There's
the
nothing
Wise.
wrong with wisdom.
I am Will the Wise.
I mean, it rolls off the tongue.
I love the picture. Stranger Things reference. Nice.
Bro, I love that show. That was one of the best. I loved that because
It was actually the previous season was actually so good. It was too short though.
it really was. I'm sad. I'm excited though for season 4 though. I'm sad that it's gonna be the last one.
Never
Is it
seen
really?
it.
Did they say that? They say every season's gonna be the last one. I feel like it can't be.
I feel like this one is all gonna come together.
All right,
That's
as
not-
long as
I don't
it's
know.
at least 10 episodes.
I try to watch Stranger Things, and I've picked up on a few episodes here and there. It's just too wholesome
It's,
for me.
it's tough to get into.
I need some death and destruction to happen.
People
Also,
die.
there's no
Dog,
nudity.
There's death and
People
destruction. Like
die.
you got to get a
Three
little
people
further.
have died in the show. Someone dies episode 2.
Yeah,
Mm.
bro. Like, what are you talking about?
And a lot of like randos die in the 3rd season.
Exactly.
I don't care about randos. I'm talking Game of Thrones. Like
Rando
your
Death
favorite
destruction,
character
dude.
dies.
No one's fucking their sister in Stranger Things.
There's nothing wrong with that. All right.
I will.
Brandon's referencing Game of Thrones right now. He's like, I want some
I will say this: Millie Bobby Brown, the girl that plays 11. I don't know what the fuck happened, but she went from being like some little kid. I found her Instagram, and she actually looks fire for how young she is. I'm not saying I would hit it 'cause she's young as shit.
Chill, dude.
Hold on.
not
We're
saying
calling the
I would-
FBI here.
Oh
She
my
looks
gosh!
fire.
shut up.
You
Yeah,
finna
boy.
die, baby.
She's
That says
15
all
years
about
old,
that.
dog.
I know. That's the crazy thing. That's
so
crazy.
cute.
though, about-
Call him Drake.
That's crazy as shit, though. How people like that young.
I'd admit it. I'd
look
admit
that
it. Watch your motherfucking
Tell-
tone, boy.
Tell me that's not weird though. How like 15-year-olds nowadays look that old.
Hey man, it's just that every generation just trying to get more makeup and more makeup on their face.
I think it's the internet. Like,
More makeup and more makeup on their face.
I think it's the freaking. I think it's the hormones and stuff.
no, cause like
I mean,
you
young
remember
people,
when you were
yeah.
15, like that. This was like right after the MySpace age. Nobody knew shit. Nobody knew how to dress. Nobody had any Instagram models to look up to. Now these 15-year-olds, like including dudes, cause like I have a younger brother and he's clout chasing for sure. He wants a Gucci watch, but these girls are
Noah?
no, Ethan.
Oh.
These girls
I was
are
confused, too.
looking at all of these Instagram influencers and like, I want to be like them, so they dress like them, they do their makeup like them, they watch makeup tutorials. Like it's all the internet. I at least I think
That's
so.
true. That would make sense.
I tried to watch a Jam Charles video one time, and then I woke up the next day and I was kissing a dude.
Whoa.
From my understanding, and I don't know any of the.
Travis is still laughing at that.
I don't know about this at all, but like I'm pretty sure James Charles was like trying to get straight dudes
To be gay.
to be gay.
Yeah, no, that was a
Yep.
big thing. That was like a big scandal.
I heard
was a
that wasn't the
huge
case though. Like
scandal.
apparently the dude that accused him of that was also gay as well.
Clout chasing,
Yeah.
just like everybody in this world.
True.
Probably
So
not.
I think for me, 2019.
Oh yeah, Oliver.
I haven't
I've been
answered-
dying to answer your question, and we're just off on some other topic.
That's alright. It's fine.
No, no, go.
I think 2019. This is kind of like two. I would say that I graduated college, and then that I'm an uncle times 2 this year.
Ooh,
my
Uncle times
God.
2.
Call me daddy.
call me Unky.
So
Call me
those are my
uncle.
2 for the year, probably.
It's your
Probably.
uncle.
It's your Uncle
Merry
Oliver.
Christmas
Oliver would be that uncle that shows up and gets turned up at the
with
Christmas
like
party.
14. He's double fisting Michelobes at the family reunion.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pee and grab Mills' charger real quick.
Dude,
Oh.
anybody, like any kids that Oliver or any of his siblings have, they're gonna have like 7 aunts and uncles
Yeah, it's
Yo.
true.
just chilling there.
There's a lot of us, I will say.
Doesn't one of your siblings already have a kid?
Yeah, my oldest brother Nick has a 4-year-old kid already. He's my first.
So this kid has like 7 aunts and uncles.
Their Christmases are gonna
Yeah.
be dope as
That's
fuck.
crazy.
Dude,
Oh,
the
they're gonna
little
get
kids
showered in
enjoy
gifts.
Christmas so much. They'll get like
Legitimately
tons
showered.
of gifts, bro. Just tons of toys.
Crazy.
All right, go get the charger, Oliver, and then we'll start the next question.
What
does
was
he need
what
a
was the
charger for?
worst Christmas gift you guys have ever gotten? Like the
Why
worst.
are you stealing my thunder?
All right, this is
You
just
guys thought of all the same
transitionary.
ones?
This is all transitionary.
What was the worst Christmas gift I've ever got?
It's in my room.
Ever gotten? Wow.
Bro, now I
I
gotta
gotta
go
think
back
about this
deep
one
in
for
the
a
vault.
second. Yeah, like literally.
I feel really bad. One time I was going shopping with my stepmom, and she was picking out Lord of the Rings toys, and she was doing shopping for like my cousins or something, and she picked out a Frodo toy, and I was like, Frodo, are you fucking serious? Frodo's the worst character in Lord of the Rings. Why would you even think about getting me that? And she looked at me and she was like, you selfish little prick.
Oh my god! I think the worst one I got was from an ex, and it was like she knew that like I had played hockey for like so long, and like I always talked about it, and so like one Christmas, like she got me like a mug, and it was and she was like, "It's your favorite sport, all that." I was like, okay, cool. It's gonna be a mug in the shape of like a hockey puck or something like that. No, it was a freaking soccer ball.
Wow.
I was like,
Whoa.
what the hell is this? And she was like, it's your favorite sport. I'm like, I play hockey. And she's like, oh. And then she just like walked away.
What a
Wow.
bitch.
She wasn't a bitch. It was just like, you know, I talk about one sport and one sport only, and you get me the complete opposite. What about you, Travis?
Worst gift. I think it's probably when I was like 13, 14. My grandpa got me clothes for Christmas. It was like pajamas or something.
Those always
And-
suck as a kid.
It'd be one thing. Yeah, number one, it's clothes, which you never like to get as a kid.
Mm-mm.
Number two, it was like really just ugly, not something I would wear. And to make it even worse, it was for like a child who was like 5 years younger than me. Like,
So they
These were
extra
clothes
big.
for like a 9-year-old,
They didn't even fit. Yeah.
like an
Go
8 or
on
9
into
year
the
old.
bathroom and try them
They
on.
did not fit whatsoever.
Sucked as a
Hey
kid.
man, when you're a little kid, you're not trying to get clothes. You want like toys and
No.
monster trucks.
Especially if you're gonna get clothes, you want ones that fit. Like,
Bro,
true.
and like it doesn't hit you until you're like 14 or something like that when like you actually start caring about like
True,
how
about
you
your
dress.
appearance, because you're trying
Yeah.
you're trying to get with like the
even pajamas gotta
You're trying
look
to
cool.
flex. You trying to flex. That's
I
what's
mean,
happening.
Trying to get
You
those
just-
no one's
14-year-old
gonna see it.
biddies, bro.
it's the style, bro. You're trying to fit in.
Yeah.
Bro, you are.
If the popular kids are wearing Gucci stuff, you gotta wear Gucci stuff.
Exactly.
God, being
That's
a
all
kid,
of us.
being like a
That's the way.
16-year-old kid must suck. Like, you have to wear Gucci. Like, what fucking parent can afford
No,
that
you
shit?
don't. When you're a junior and senior in high school, bro, people stop caring. They wear sweatpants to school.
Bro,
My
same. I
screen
did
frozen
too.
right
Like
Yeah, you're frozen.
freshman year, sophomore year, you try really hard because you're like, oh, I have to look good, and then all of a sudden you're like, I don't care anymore. It's like senior in college. You're like senioritis.
Bro, senioritis is hitting me hard. Has it hit you, Brandon?
Oh, for sure. I was surprised that I even passed any of my classes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I,
Travis.
I looked at my
Travis.
report card and like, oh, thank God. Thank Jesus.
You
No,
excited
dude,
for
senioritis is
Costco?
real in high school and in college. High school is not as important because you're like probably already accepted at that point. And then senior year in college, you're like, oh, I'm just going out to the real world.
What kind of shocked me about college was like, high school does not fucking matter. I mean, if you're trying to get into like a prestigious school,
It
then
matters.
you know,
Yeah,
beat your ass.
grades
and
matter
get
to
the-
a
get the
certain
shit done.
extent. Yeah,
But like, unless you're trying to get into a prestigious college, fucking high school does not matter, dude,
that's true.
at all.
That's true. I agree.
You can completely reinvent yourself in college.
Oh yeah. Just don't go to somewhere where like everybody in your high school is going.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, though.
No, I didn't say it was a bad thing. I'm just saying if you plan to reinvent yourself.
That's what kind of sucked about our school.
Yeah.
Everybody that goes to our college, we probably all went around or like went to the same high school around here. I think
I didn't.
Yeah, I don't have many people from my school. I maybe have like
Yeah,
two
I
people
was
from
in
my school
Baltimore
that went to
County. What do you
Shepherd.
mean?
Yeah, you were from Baltimore County. Travis, where would you go to high school at?
I was Williamsport, so I have like two people from Williamsport at Shepherd, but that's all.
Dang.
I don't know what's going on with my video.
It's okay. We can see you.
Turn
You
it
can
off
see
and turn
me?
it back on. I
No, I'm
cannot.
just kidding. We can't.
Yeah, I
God,
did turn it
Oliver,
off
I
and
was
turn
like,
it back
"Are you
on.
seeing something I'm not.
Yeah, no, I didn't see 2 square dots. He'll rejoin and figure it out. He's got it.
Yeah. If the layout gets messed up, then
So
he'll
those
turn
are
it
my
back.
2 things for 2019 before I got cut off.
Sorry, we keep doing that, don't we?
Nah, you're good. It's fine.
I
Of
think-
the decade though, that's tough. The whole decade. What are your favorite things? That's really tough.
No, it's just one thing. It's
Oh,
what's your
one thing?
favorite- What is your favorite thing
Fix
from
it.
this decade, and what is your least favorite thing that happened this decade? It could be like a
Jeez.
meme, a political thing that
I would
happened.
say favorite thing that happened this decade for me is not dying after I crashed my car.
Oh, damn.
That is a good call.
Yeah, I would say so.
The high
Yeah.
point of the decade. You got out pretty unscathed. From
Yeah, I
that.
know. I was very lucky. So
That was like a big moment for you, Oliver. And
freaked
I'm
out,
gonna
bro.
say this right now. I'm sorry about bullying you about it.
Yeah, we were
Dude, I
so
don't
mean about
care. I
Oliver's
like-
car crashes.
You,
I mean, I only had that car for not that long too, so my dad was pretty pissed.
we were like,
tell me
"Oh,
this
you okay,
story. I
Oliver?
don't know
Okay,
this
cool.
story.
You're.
I'll show
absolutely
you.
dumb for
I'll
that.
tell you the quick story. So
Okay.
I was driving up a hill.
Do you have the? You still have the picture? Is that what?
Now I have one. It's not a very good picture of the car. So I had a 2000 Outback, a Subaru Outback, and I was driving up a hill around a curve, right?
Okay.
So, and I had just gone over like a little bridge, and I was probably going 55 and a 35, something around there.
Nice.
First.
And I was trying to, you know how like some people like when they're going around a curve, they go into the other lane so they don't have to turn as much. So that's what I did. So I did that, and as I instantly started to do that, I lost control of the wheel because I spun back. So my car was perpendicular like this as the road's going like this. So I popped my tire on my car. My car literally went like this, all the way over, flipped all the way over.
Oh my
Did you flip
God.
once or
This is
twice?
Saturn?
Yeah. I flipped. It went on upside down, and then it flipped all the way back over.
This
Oh
is Saturn, right?
It was the Outback.
no, because he has a Saturn right
That
now.
was
I have a
this
Saturn
year?
now.
Or
It
are
was
you
the
talking about this
the
decade?
maroon Outback
That
I
was
had.
this decade.
Yeah, it happened before my junior year, the summer before my junior year.
Oh yeah. High point. Decade. If we're doing decade, that's a whole different thing I got to think about.
Yeah, that
So,
was
I
it was pretty
guess-
crazy.
I guess my favorite thing that happened this decade is that I'm alive because
Yeah.
I think I know Brandon knows the story. I think Oliver does. I don't know if Travis does.
Tell me.
So throughout this decade, this is some real sensitive boy hours. So
All right, I'm ready.
That's why it's called Real
So-
Sensitive Guy Hours, bitch.
yeah, I'm
I'm
super
tuned in. My
good.
volume's up. I'm tuned in.
So this decade, I had attempted suicide at least 17 times. From, I think it was sophomore year in high school until I was 20 or 21.
No, I did not know that.
I had attempted 17 times. And it was all because of like bullying. It was all because like it
Yeah.
was high school. So like
I went
everyone
through
was,
it. It was bullshit. It's
yeah,
bullshit.
Dude,
everyone
high
was
school's
bullying me
terrible.
about looks and stuff like that. So like I was one of those people that it just got to me, and so I just went through it all, and I attempted 17 times, and I was surprised. I'm surprised that I made it to 2020, and I was surprised that I made it out of high school.
It's fucking dope that you
Dude,
did.
and you're like
Hey,
thriving
man,
now.
you're-
You're
hey, man,
fucking
you're
here,
pull-
man.
Hey
You're
man,
thriving
you
so
pulled
hard
through.
now.
You
Bro,
pulled through.
I fucking love life. I
know you like. I
love my
never would have
friends.
expected that because you're such a happy guy now.
I mean, think about it. Though. Like you change over time. So like, I mean,
Bro,
I was bullied in high school too, but like I'm still the same person.
If you would have saw high school me and compared him to like me that's sitting here right now, it is two different worlds, which is crazy.
That's
I'm
the
happy
biggest
for
thing.
you. I'm happy for you.
Is like you know, it's so fucking hard whenever you're younger to rationalize the fact that you have so much time ahead of you because every single day feels like it's an eternity. I remember in high school, every single day felt like it was like 2 weeks of the time that it is now as an adult.
Oh, I know, dude. That's
And-
probably a low point of my decade is
Wise.
my high school relationship.
In high school, those days drag on forever, and in college, those
They go by
days
so quick.
do not
Yeah, they go by
last
quick.
long.
Those days are nothing because it's like straight school for 9 hours is very different from going to a couple hour-long classes a day.
Exactly. You like in high school, you have 7 classes a day a week. In college, you might only have like 4 classes a week.
Yeah, exactly.
And the biggest thing though is like you took yourself, you were unhappy and you failed at committing suicide, and then you went through time and things got fucking better because you
did.
met people, you put the
I
best
did.
version of
Proof.
you out. Like
I
you
did.
there's I think what
I
like
met-
because we're talking to an audience right now, what I definitely want to like say this is like just fucking go through the grind right now. Shit might suck. It feels like time is an eternal. You feel like everything is going to eventually you feel like a disappointment, whatever, like whatever the case is, like shit genuinely gets better. It's not if, ands, or buts. Like you put in the work in your life,
You get the reward.
you get the reward.
My thing to these people that are going through this is, yeah, things are gonna be like seem like they're tough, and you're gonna have these thoughts. Everybody is gonna have these thoughts in like current times. Like if you're in middle school, you're gonna have these thoughts. If you're in high school, definitely, because that's the most judgmental time of your life.
Yeah.
Is you're becoming an adult through high school. That's the only thing high school is bringing you, is you're becoming an adult, and so you're going through the most judgmental years of your life. And the big things that I can say is keep your friends around, because they're gonna help you out. Talk to people. If you have a feeling, if you're feeling a certain kind of way, tell someone about it. Be like, hey, I'm not feeling so great today. And if they really and truly care about you, they're going to find a way to talk to you about it. It might not be right that second, but eventually they're going to talk to you. It might be like the next day, or like at school when they see you in person. They'll talk to you about it. Talk to these people about it. Don't keep this stuff bottled up, because if you do, it's going to hurt you in the long run.
And not only
it'll eat you alive.
It does, which is why mine lasted for, how many was that? For about like 5 or 6 years, because I just did not tell anyone about it until I was 21. Heck, when I told my dad about it, he was confused as hell, because he couldn't understand. He couldn't fathom why someone would want to take their own life.
Dude,
It's
my
bizarre
mom
to a
says
lot
that
of
all
people.
the time too. Yeah, she thinks it's so selfish, and I agree.
And then feeling like people don't understand, that makes it worse.
And it does.
It's
does
true.
make it worse
Yeah,
if
it's
you don't
tough.
understand, because
Very
you have
tough.
to try to put your own thoughts into words, and that's a hard thing too, is trying to put your own thoughts into words. That's the big thing with people now, is like they want to talk to people, but they can't formulate
How to do
like
it.
how to say
Yeah.
it. That's hard too.
I think
Which is why, like,
I mean, it's really tough admitting you have a problem, and then it's really tough admitting you have a problem, and then trying to seek help. Like,
well, and
those
I
are
think
two,
it's
that's
also
tough.
tough to get people to care too, because a lot of the
is.
times, like after the first time that you tell somebody, they're like, okay, and then like after the third, because depressive thoughts aren't just like you can't just turn those bitches off. I'm getting some feedback in somebody's here. You can't just turn those bitches off. So you have to have people who are emotionally available to hear you out, or else they're gonna think that you're like just a whiny baby. Like, as fucked up as that sounds, like it's just how it is. There are people who don't understand.
Exactly.
So find those people that you can confide with, and if somebody can't confide in you, don't take offense. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person. They just don't understand.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody's different.
Yeah, you can't blame them for it if they've never experienced it.
Is this live right now?
No, this is recorded.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll probably take out the part where you went to go get your charger, Oliver.
It's
No.
fine. I was only blackface for like 2 seconds.
We don't use that.
We definitely are editing that part out.
Whatever.
All right.
So
So
go ahead.
back to the question: what is your favorite thing that has happened this decade, and least favorite? Me and Oliver have said the best thing, but we haven't really heard from Travis or Brandyn about the best thing that's happened this decade in their
Best
eyes.
thing this decade?
Best I
It
ever
could be
had.
anything. It could be anything.
Big or small?
It could be anything.
Well, I have a small cock, so.
like this game came out this decade and it changed my life, or blah 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 blah.
I think just like
Well, I have another one too.
I think just learning that people don't actually give a fuck was like the toughest
Yeah.
thing for me, because
The toughest?
yeah, like people don't really care. They go through their lives, and let's say somebody's acting goofy, they're gonna be like, oh, that's goofy, and then they'll go on. They're not gonna think about it. Everybody's too stuck in themselves. And if
True.
like, let's say you do something and somebody freaks out on you, that's not a representation of you as a person, the recipient of being freaked out on. It is a manifestation within that other person that they've got something going on. They're not happy with their life. Like, they have such negative energy that they have to bring it upon other people. Because good people that like their opinions that matter, they don't care enough. They're just gonna go and do things that they're passionate about. They're not gonna. They're too
Exactly.
focused on good shit. So that
That's
was
the mindset you learn in college, is to not give.
Yeah, it was weird for me. I was going through high school, you kind of believe that everybody's paying attention to everybody else, because at the end of the day, that's exactly how it was. And you go on day-to-day lives, everybody's focused on their own grind. So that was weird for me. So
It's
that was
good though. That kind of prompted my whole transformation, which I'd say is probably one of the high points in my decade. Just like going from high school to college and kind of
Yeah,
getting rid of
Travis
that
went
bad
from,
relationship and really coming out as my real self.
Travis went from looking like a character on Saints Row to looking like a mountain man.
This is my winter look. The sideburns will be back.
I mean,
God.
that's
the
that
hope.
was that's a good one. I mean, I was gonna say too. This is kind of like a little like caveat, like side thing, but like freshman year, just meeting Brandon and Travis, dude, that changed my life for like it's gonna change the rest of my life
Yeah.
easily. And then meeting Will too, like just like how like everyone is like so
Bro,
close now. It's crazy.
It still gets me Oliver's fucking story of how he met me.
Dude, I'm
At first he was like, I don't know about this kid. He's friends with he's friends
Yeah.
with this.
hey, I wasn't the only one that thought that.
Okay, but
I just
still,
yeah, go ahead, you're fine.
I want to know what Brandon's and Travis's were, because I haven't gotten that answer.
Or
I
what?
just thought you were a dope kid.
First impression of Will.
Yeah,
It was just
Like
it's
first
tough
time you
for me
met him or
to-
first time you knew about
It couldn't have been a better first impression, really.
I've got like
Actually,
so
I
many
think I
people
met
around
Travis
me. It's tough
before
to bring
that
somebody else
one
in.
night. I think
I
met
think you
Travis
did,
that
yeah.
Yeah,
I
'cause
feel like
came-
we've
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was when you and Brandon still lived in the one apartment
482.
right across the street from
AST.
what's his name? No, it was it's down the road from where Brandon lives now.
Yeah,
482.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, me and we went there to try to have like a party one night, but no one showed up, so we just walked in and it was Brandon and Travis playing like Fortnite and Minecraft.
I remember that.
And
Wait.
Brandon was like, Brandon was like, yeah, this is my roommate Travis, and Travis is like, what's up, guys?
Because we would have like a
Okay,
shit
I
ton
think
of
I
random
remember
people,
this.
like just walk
Yeah.
into our house all the time. Like it was
Literally.
just people would just come into our house.
It was a hub.
It was
As
very
usual.
hubby.
Very hubby.
Randos.
Yeah, no, I'd say my high points definitely coming to Shepherd. You know, meeting Jess and getting
Did
job.
you meet Jess at Shepherd?
No, we actually went to high school together.
Oh my gosh. High
Yeah.
school sweeties.
I mean, only my freshman year I went to the same high school as her. Because then I went to
Yeah.
Williamsport junior, sophomore, junior, senior. I went to Smithsburg freshman year. She went to Smithsburg all 4 years.
He still
Oh,
kept
nice.
he still kept the connect. He was playing
You know, we
Seeds
Never
back
burn
then.
bridges.
He
We
was playing
ignited the
Seeds. He played
spark.
Seeds back then.
Always. I plant seeds everywhere I go.
That's kind of
The ones I tend to are up to me, all right?
Oh gosh.
No, that's really dope. Before so we've been getting really sensitive, talking about some serious stuff. And I want to bring up something else that's very serious. What is the
Okay.
oddest porn that you've stumbled across?
Why is this the sensitive? Oddest porn.
Oddest porn.
I'll say it. Like I'll just say mine.
I mean,
so what you
I
guys can
think mine is probably 2 Girls 1 Cup.
See, that's not
Easily.
even
That
that.
wasn't. That was a movement back in the day. Everybody.
Dude.
Yeah, you can get a lot weirder than that.
I mean, I don't really watch weird stuff, so
I never
like,
really stumbled across.
Don't
2
watch
Girls,
it, you
1
just, like,
Cup. I
scroll past
searched
it.
it. I like searched.
scroll past
2
it.
Girls, 1 Cup.
Oh.
I think the
Uh,
one that was for me, it was one day. It was me and Brandon in the lunchroom at Shepherd, and we were sitting down, and there's this one girl from one of the sororities, and so me and Brandon just randomly started talking about porn, and this girl listed off like 4 porns that you should watch, and like one was about like Teenage
remember
Mutant
this.
Ninja Turtles, like gooping.
What
Then
the
another one was
fudge?
like Star Wars, and I'm like,
Oh my
What?
god.
God, those are so cringe. Anytime that they do,
Bro.
or like a seasonal porn where they do like Halloween. Ooh, Frankenstein, not in my butt. Like the weirdest
Wait,
shit.
What the?
Yeah.
You just say?
Frankenstein not in my butt.
Yeah, they did an Addams Family like porn remake. It was
Oh,
super
yeah,
weird.
I would,
The cringe.
I would not watch, but I appreciate you bringing it up.
Nah, I
You know what
definitely
I
won't watch
appreciate
that.
about the porn industry? I appreciate that Pornhub partnered with whoever it was to have that bee movement, because bees are the reason that we are alive.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
yes. A world without bees. I mean, have you seen the bee movie?
Yes.
Like, come on.
Dude,
Oh,
shit will go
sugar,
dead.
sugar, do, 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 do,
They all
do,
intertwine.
do.
Ugh.
But now the weirdest one that I think I've stumbled across, I was going through Reddit, and you know how you scroll through r/aw, and
Yeah.
you just go through it, and of course I have the not safe for work stuff turned on because I'm a fucking adult. I go through, and like I'll just tap on a picture and then go through it, tap on a picture, and one of them was a GIF of these girls shoving their whole fist into this girl's ass. I was
Yo, okay, that just
Blown
reminded me
out.
of another one.
A whole fist? Like,
No,
come on.
that's what
No,
we've
no.
talked about. Like, I'm sure you've been in the back of your bus in 8th grade and talked about this sort of thing, dude. Just the whole, literally,
I'm
it,
sure
it was
seeing
like
it
a
is
good
an entirely different experience
I like.
No, no, no,
Travis like, I didn't talk
than
about
just
that.
talking about it.
So apparently there was this video I like stumbled across one time where it was just like it was like 3 girls and like
One
they were
cup.
no, it wasn't even that. It was like 3 girls and like they were doing like stuff with each other, and then out of nowhere they just like bend this one girl over out of nowhere and just open up her ass and then pour cereal and milk in there, and then they just start eating cereal out this bitch's ass. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, what was it though? Was it good? Cereal? It was like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It was Fruity
Oh
Pebbles.
my
Fruity
God.
Pebbles, all right.
Bro,
they
they
got
were
lost down
those
They
there,
were
are
man.
definitely
flaky.
good fruity, so they were definitely good fruity.
No, imagine the
Bro.
logistics. That would have hurt so much.
Yeah,
Imagine
there's
if you had
some
some
that would
left
get
over.
lost down
The
there.
milk made it soft.
I was gonna say, think of how soggy that shit got real quick.
It was
I didn't
nice
even
and
think about that.
it was nice and supple.
Oh god, nice supple young hips.
All right, Millie Bobby Brown, I need you to calm down.
Yeah.
All right,
Uh.
so one question that I wanted to ask is another one about the decade, since it's
Oh.
2020.
All right.
I like the decade
much-
questions.
How much has the dating game changed throughout the decade?
Like for us
Become
personally, or just in
so
general.
much
Just
easier.
let's go
In
with,
general?
let's go with in general, and then if we want to add upon to like our own selves, like put that in there.
Like,
Okay,
are you
think
talking about in general? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
In
like,
general-
how much has the dating game changed this decade?
I think the dating game this decade is not. It's not really. You very rarely do you find people that want to date. I think in this day and age, it's more or less like hangouts and like you hang out with them like 3 or 4 times in a row and then like dating. It's not like, hey, let's go out on a date. It's not like that at this day and age
No.
anymore.
That
Not like
makes
it used to
harder
be.
That makes it harder for like guys that are actually like, I don't want to say like old school, but like they like the traditional.
That's
thing.
true. That's
You
true. It
gotta
does make it
adapt.
tough.
You gotta
Yeah,
adapt or
adapt.
die.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys that like I want to take you out on a date.
Oh yeah, I mean
and
you
go on that stuff.
you just gotta find girls who are into that, and those are the ones you want anyway.
Exactly, and that's so hard to find, especially in today's
It's
day
true.
and age.
I mean, but like, if you're like
But I
hanging
feel
out,
like with like online dating and stuff,
it's true.
you can
Online
just
dating.
throw
Online
so many
dating-
darts out there that you're bound to hit a target.
That's the thing, though.
That's true too.
Online dating has become like, I don't want to say a pyramid scheme, but it's become a game in itself. Like you gotta play
True.
your cards
Right, you play the
to
game until you
date
get to the
games.
point where you can like be your traditional.
I think
Yeah.
online dating, if
So-
you're ugly, you're fucked. Like just in general. If you're
But
going on
here's-
Snapchat, like you're gonna if you're ugly and you match with a girl who's super hot, she either is fucking nuts, like, or
Crazy.
she wants money out of you. If you're ugly, you gotta play the real life game. You gotta get your personality going.
You gotta play the
Here's
game of
problem
life.
with here's the problem with the dating game for me is that I keep getting that go to jail card.
Oh gosh.
So I do not pass go. I do not collect.
Go to
$200.
jail.
You don't collect $500.
I don't.
Did you guys see that the new Monopoly? It's if there's
the
women
women
if there's
one?
women one of you if you're a woman you're playing you get double the money when you pass go instead of a regular 100 you get 200 if you're a woman.
Like I never got why they would try to do that.
Wage equality, guys. That's
It's a
all about
board
quality.
game.
It's exactly, but still, like,
Board game.
dude, I'm a shark right now. I identify as a shark.
Listen,
Bro,
like
I'm an
you
Apache helicopter.
in life,
Yeah,
it's
spaghetti.
all about evolution. It's Darwinism 101, boys. All right, listen. You adapt or you die. I have
True.
you either get, if you're gonna go the traditional route, expect sheltered virgins.
Okay.
We're not
Yeah.
talking about the normal here, okay? We're talking about the normal here. We're not talking about unicorns. Unicorns, if you're trying to find that one girl who's the traditional ask me out a date type of girl, she's a unicorn. That's not a sheltered virgin. Every other
Unicorns don't
girl
exist.
that isn't a sheltered virgin that knows what they're doing.
Are you talking about the trifecta? Are you gonna bring up the trifecta?
We
The
can bring up the
trifecta.
trifecta if we'd like.
The best time for it to be brought up is the first episode. Really, we got to
Yeah,
establish
'cause then we can play off
some
upon
knowledge here.
an episode. Yeah, we play upon it. Yeah.
Too much to
That's
not.
because Brandon's already talked about sheltered virgin. I know that's.
I know.
Well, so
Well,
let
I
me,
mean,
let me
you
finish
might
my
as well-
point. Then
yeah,
I want Travis
establish it. Yeah, establish
to
it.
bring upon this, and maybe if you want to
Okay,
bring out a
okay.
diagram, you can. So,
I might have to draw one up. I might have to draw one up.
so however, so if you're a guy who's in the traditional route, you gotta adapt, brother. You know, you can play the same games, but you've got to go hoe out. You shoot your shotgun, man. You shoot your shot wherever you go. If
Yeah.
you're thinking that your perfect wife is this girl who's in college, she's more than likely taken many dicks before. And you just got to be okay with it.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's no
My
traditionalism
approach
is not a
died.
thing.
I know some dudes that get freaked out if like the girl that they're dating had
More
sex
bodies than
before
them?
No, not just that. Like had sex before them. Like they're not their first. Like I've met dudes that are freaking, like they go off the wall about that.
Oh, shame.
they're
It's
like
2020 at this
aware.
point. Dude, I think if you look up the average amount of partners of like a male or female I've had by a certain age, I think for men it's like double women.
Oh,
No,
of course.
definitely not.
You think women's more?
I think if we did the average of bodies, I think it would have to be women.
By what
because-
age?
I
Like,
would
by
say by
20,
like
by
25.
21?
By 25,
Okay.
I think women,
25?
like, it's just easier for them.
It's
Maybe-
true, but they're also like shyer about it.
Maybe not like to find like a life partner necessarily. I think it's harder for women to, or it's easier for women to get just casual dating.
That's true. I agree with that.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
fair.
Men are horn dogs. They're not afraid to show it.
Because a guy will fuck anything that moves, realistically.
Oh yeah, seriously.
Unless, like, it's an abomination.
Unless like for
Personality or
whatever
looks wise.
reason, like, did you say? Who did you say?
I said unless they're
He
abomination,
said
looks
unless they're
or
an
personality-wise.
abomination. Like,
Okay, I thought you said.
I bet
someone
somebody
said-
popped into every one of our heads right there.
I was thinking a fluffy dog. I don't know about you.
Bro, now I'm thinking
about
the one
Toontown
meme-
right now. What do you mean?
I'm thinking about the meme where the dude's making fun of the Shaggy voice. It's like Zoink Scoob. She thinks she's got an
Oh,
extra
shit.
chromosome.
Scooby Doo.
You gotta add it back, bro.
Eucalyptus.
What do you guys think is the coolest thing about space besides like the size of it, like how big it is? Like, what would you guys say is the coolest thing that you like about space?
The mystery.
I think
Mystery?
that's you kind of
Yeah.
nailed it with your disclaimer though. It's like the fact of how small we are. Like you
I think
can,
it's a mystery.
Yeah.
what is apathetic the right word, or you just
Abundant.
if you think about it too much and you make it the basis of your philosophy that the universe is so huge and at the end of the day that we don't matter because realistically in the grand scheme
It's
of
true.
things we fucking don't.
It's
Um,
true.
It's bad to think about it that way though, because it's like you're everything that you do is gonna feel meaningless, right?
I mean, and if you think about it, like space is just so big, like we can't even fathom it.
Infinite. It's infinite.
Yeah,
Like it's just
exactly, yeah.
There's other people out there in the universe that think they're the shit.
I mean, there has to be other. There's billions and billions of other galaxies. Don't you think there's life forms somewhere else in the universe or other universes?
There's
There
a-
are infinite
there's-
galaxies. Why would we be the anomaly?
100%.
You think there's dimensions too, like different dimensions?
Oh, there's definitely a fourth dimension, but I think I'm more interested in the like the mystery of it. Like you
Yeah.
don't like on that aspect, like you don't know what's out there. Like we've only like what's the thing is like we've discovered more space than we have our oceans.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's
I mean, the oceans are scary, but
exactly, that's the thing. Like, we've discovered more about our own galaxy than we have about the ocean that is on, like the oceans that are on our own planet.
I don't want to know what's deep down in the trenches of the ocean either. I do not want to
You don't
know.
want to know what's at the bottom.
There's
of
probably
Mariana
some
Trench?
crazy.
yeah,
shit.
exactly. Well, I
Yeah.
imagine like
There's
if they
probably
just-
sea monsters.
if they discovered like every other ocean, you know how many different species of things they would discover?
They're still discovering species.
Literal.
That's
There's
the-
probably
exact-
dinosaurs alive down there.
bro. That's where
Aquatic
the
dinosaurs.
Like
Bro,
yeah, like
They
the water
they got
dinosaurs.
gills.
Like the one in Jurassic Park that eats the T-Rex or Jurassic World.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
like
know.
that. Like that. I bet that's in the bottom of the trench.
Maybe.
I don't know, man.
But I'm still amused by like the mystery of it because like each and every year, excuse me, by the way, each and every year when we send things to space and stuff like that to like check out like Jupiter or Mars or like any planet, we discover more about that planet each time we send something out. That
True.
we
Yeah, they're
discovered
sending
last
another
time.
Mars rover.
Yeah, I mean
Exactly.
they discovered water on Mars, so I mean,
Exactly.
yeah.
Like they're discovering so much stuff. Like they thought like Neptune was all like just ice and stuff like that. No, apparently it's not all ice. Apparently like it's mixed with something that would cause like death to us or something.
Nice.
Well, so
we're not going
and I
there.
was reading about like
That's not a backup
space
for Earth.
and like apocalyptic type situations that would cause the human race to become extinct, and it's you read about
about it all the time.
asteroids. We're fucked. Like if
We're
that
already on
happens,
that road.
so
We can
okay.
just suddenly get fucked in so many ways.
I'm not an expert on this whatsoever, obviously, but from my understanding, our time to discover objects that are about to hit the Earth is trash. Like
It's slow as hell.
it's slow as fuck, and not only that, we need at least 5 years ahead of time before this object hits us to do anything about it. 5 years.
Jeez.
It's now the odds, like mathematically, the odds of something hitting us by 2100 is like 0.00001%.
Right.
Like
But
Jupiter,
it could happen.
It could, right?
There's always that philosophy. Oh, it could happen.
I'm not banking on it, man. I really hope it doesn't. Like you ever
I'm
just
not
sit
banking
there
on it.
in class or at work and you're just like, an asteroid could just fucking hit us right now. None of
I'm
this.
not
Like
banking
everything
on
I ever did in my
anything
life
except
would
my
be
bank.
worthless.
Bro, that's the thing though. Like people at like the space stations and stuff like that, like the littlest of like debris and stuff like that circle the Earth, like cause so much damage to the space stations because they're traveling so fast.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a little piece of trash can turn into like a meteor that'll like create like a huge crater somewhere if it hits Earth. Imagine what like an actual asteroid will do. Because by the time an
damage.
asteroid goes through our system, like our atmosphere, like it's already
Doesn't mean
broken
it's
down so many times.
Just ignore it. It's insane. Just to even think about like how fucked we could potentially be.
And can we all agree that Elon Musk is a fucking genius?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got
Does anyone believe that he is not from our time? That he's from like the future, or he's
You
an
watch the
alien?
Rick and Morty show, bro?
Elon
Or
Husk.
listen to Joe Rogan?
Elon Husk, like
We should soul bond, guys.
No.
Yeah.
no.
Good bond before we sign off for the night.
Just a quick hand bond.
Oh, please stop.
It's the snake jam.
So like,
Sounds gay. I'm in.
You
Sound-
son of a bitch, I'm in.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
it's crazy. It really. I try not to think about it because, like I said, then I become really apathetic. Nothing matters because at the end of the day, it really
Bless
doesn't. But it's just you can't think of life that way.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless up. H-Town.
Yeah. I mean, like any form of insane shit could happen at any time. Like an alien species could decide, like, hey, we want to jump through a wormhole. Fuck Earth.
Well,
Bless you.
there's something called the Great Filter that's really interesting to me, and I brought it up on the radio show before, but I might as well bring up the topic again. The Great Filter is essentially like the extinction event. You have to make it past it. You have to make it past essentially you no longer are able to become extinct at all. Like so to get to that step, to get past the great filter, you have to go past nuclear war. You have to stop yourself from destroying yourself. You have to go intergalactic. So let's say your star blows up. That's not going to fuck your whole race.
Sounds like civilization win conditions.
You're right. Well, I mean, yeah. And that's the biggest basis on theories of why we haven't met anybody. So it's either we're too far away or
they've already extincted themselves or just
Exactly.
been extincted.
Yeah, they've
That's
killed
funny.
themselves. An asteroid
maybe.
has hit their planet, like different things of that nature.
Plus the fact that like when things are far away in space, they're like also a certain amount of time away, and like a lot of time will go by and they're like travel between their planet and ours. So someone could be like coming right now, but it's gonna be like a long time till they actually get here, you know?
It's true. Space does take a while.
Light years or whatever.
Elon
I
Musk
don't
was
know.
saying that like we should not be sending out messages to foreign aliens.
Yeah.
Probably because he doesn't want his home.
the
Probably 'cause
most
he doesn't
dangerous
want
shit.
his
Have you
home
seen, like,
planet
any
to
movie?
Find out where he
Yeah,
is.
it's because he's an alien himself.
He doesn't want his home planet to find him.
They sent him here to like get us and give us technology and like give us this false sense of security before they
Pretty much.
attack.
He's from Naboo.
He's from Naboo. He is the Mandalorian.
Oliver.
This is aggressive negotiations.
Dude, I haven't seen that show yet. I heard it's good though.
It's really good.
This
heard
was
the
actually
last
one of my
episode.
topics.
I heard the last episode was really good. My brother's watched it.
I
It's
haven't seen the
fire.
last episode yet, but I've seen all the other ones so
I
far.
haven't
It's
seen it at all.
a very good show.
I think I've
You
seen
can only
all the
watch
episodes
it,
before.
You can only
the last
watch.
one.
Can you only watch it on Disney Plus, or you can watch it on Hulu also?
Only Disney Plus.
Oh, that's
Wink,
what I
wink.
figured.
All right. So before Brandon asks about the Mandalorian, I will ask, what is your favorite show that you have watched in the past?
Ever or the like?
Let's go with that came out this decade. What is your favorite show that is
Favorite show of the decade.
I mean, it's 2020. We got.
I
Well, we
have,
could do
like,
top
I have-
three.
Yeah, top
Okay,
three. I'm going to top three.
I'll go top three.
I think Rick and Morty's on there.
Okay.
All right.
iCarly.
Whoa.
Indian Dad.
slow
What do you
down
got there? A smoothie? Shit, man. The past decade, like it's such a long time.
That's tough. It's really tough.
I think Rick and Morty.
Breaking
is
Bad.
Breaking Bad's
Come
gotta be on there.
Breaking Bad. Letterkenny.
I don't know about that one. It's not on my top
Um,
three. It's up there though.
It's like if I did like, if you had like a bigger list, like top 5 or 10, it'd probably be on there for Brandon. But like a top 3 is really tough.
Futurama.
I don't like that show at
That
all.
didn't
show
really like
started
it
in
either.
like the 90s, though.
No
Did it?
way.
Still, but like if you
Yeah.
liked it in the past decade,
Shows that came out this decade.
Yeah, like started this decade.
I mean Game of Thrones, but I haven't seen it all the way, so I can't say it.
I think it's good so far, though. Real good. So
We need to
far.
watch this soon. We need to watch this soon.
Yeah,
definitely.
right.
Yeah, seriously.
I want
I'm
to say,
getting-
yeah, not House of Cards. I loved House of Cards so much, but it got ruined as soon as not Frank Ocean,
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Spacey.
I was thinking of the character's name, but yeah, Kevin Spacey went off and molested some boys.
Yeah.
One of the most underrated ones, what I think, is A Million Little Things. No,
Never
I know
seen it.
none of you have seen it.
Yeah, never seen it.
It's a great show that talks about like it's just about this dude that commits suicide and like it just creates like a chain of events that happen with his friends. So they all start questioning like their own lives. It deals with suicide, cancer, like drug addiction, cheating, affairs,
Jeez,
like all of this
covers the whole
stuff.
spectrum.
It
Okay.
does. And it's so good. Like it's probably one of the only shows that I've actually like legitimately cried.
Damn.
I think. How do you guys think Narcos is in your top 3?
No.
Ooh, that one's good
That's
though.
really
Tough.
good.
Ooh.
Tough, really good.
It's a good
Tough.
one.
I don't know,
I don't
top
think it
three.
cracks
Top 3 though. Like there's so many things vying for that spot.
What about Stranger Things? What about Stranger Things?
Never seen it.
I'd say it's my top 5 or 10.
I'd say that's number
I still don't know
three.
about top
I'd say that's
three.
my number 3.
I'd say for me, probably Breaking Bad, probably Better Call Saul. I really like that show. I think it's really good. Gosh, what else? What else came out this decade? Walking Dead came out this decade, but I did not like it towards the latter season.
That show got
I've never
bad.
seen it.
That
Yeah,
show
it got
got bad.
Yeah,
Um,
it was pretty
Ozark's
hit or
good,
miss.
but like they've only done one season.
It was a really good season.
Yeah, it's a really
though.
good season. That season was really good.
Dang, I totally forgot about Ozark.
Yeah, they need season 2, bro. They need season 2.
Seriously.
Brandon, are you looking up shows that came out this decade?
Yeah, because I can't remember shit. Ooh,
I mean, what,
Daredevil
like-
was a good one.
Daredevil was pretty
Yeah.
good. There's some big
Green
ones.
Arrow and the Flash on Netflix that came out.
I didn't watch those, but they
The
did.
Flash with all that timeline stuff, dude.
Oh my god, don't get me started.
I thought
I'm
that show
only
was
on
corny.
season like 5.
It gets insane.
I bet it does.
I got really into Shameless for a little bit, but then it became the same formula over and over and over again. And
Yeah, it's a decent show.
What other shows came out in in this decade?
When did The Office come out? I think that was before 2010.
It was before 2010.
Yeah.
It was like in the 2000s.
Honestly, ooh, this is a good one, and it came out recently. The Boys,
Yeah. Oh my god,
yeah,
that
I
was
think I've
so
seen
good.
dude,
That was
it's
so good.
the most nitty gritty superhero thing ever. So they take
Oh,
superheroes and make it literal. So I forgot what the main. Do you remember who the main superhero's name is?
Homelander.
Homelander is kind of like this Superman-esque character, and he has the super
saw
He's got
strength.
like all the
He
best
can
powers.
fly. He can shoot laser out of his eyes, like that sort of thing.
Bulletproof.
But, like,
I've seen
in
the
this-
first episode of that.
So like in this specific series, he, like, you know how in Superman he'll punch somebody and they'll like fly back and hit a wall, but that's about it. If Homelander punches you, he's going to punch through you. Like they take
Like, it
superheroes to the
shows that.
literal. Oh, it's so awesome. And like
I
he'll
think I
use
saw
his
the
laser
first-
eyes and like cut people in half. Super dope. I always recommend
Well, in the
this.
first episode, he cuts down a plane.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
the one, the A train, like runs through the girl.
Yes, the girl
That
the
was
dude's kissing.
gruesome.
He's like a Flash
Yes.
character, and he runs
Yes.
through the main protagonist's
And
girlfriend
then the
and
fucking
mulches her. Literally,
And then
she's
the-
piles of goop.
the Aquaman dude makes the new girl like suck his dick
Yeah.
just so she can like be a part of the fucking club.
And then everybody's like, "Oh yeah, he's like a weirdo. We don't even like him."
I don't want to spoil this moment because this was one of my favorite moments of the show because a lot of people haven't seen this. It's The Boys on Amazon. Please watch this. It's worth your time.
Yeah, very much so.
There is a scene with the dolphin. The funniest. I laughed so goddamn hard. So goddamn hard. Like this show is phenomenal. You have to watch this.
Yeah, you know what came out this year, this decade too? Archer.
With, like, the
Archer is a
animated-
great show.
Ooh.
Archer, the animated, yeah, that came out this decade.
That is a great show.
It came out in well, it started in 2009 actually, but it's
Oh nope,
right
we can't.
at the
It's not
cut,
this
yeah, right at
decade.
the
It didn't
cut,
start
yeah,
this
right at the
decade.
cut, yeah.
What
That
about Burn
is-
Notice? What year did that come out? I love that show.
I watched that with my grandma.
I'm looking at right.
Fuck you.
I'm about to
Um,
look up some shows that came out on this decade.
There was a lot.
What about best movie of the decade though?
Ooh,
It's
Infinity
really
War
tough.
or
Avengers
Endgame.
movies are
Endgame.
probably got box office at the
Endgame.
wazoo.
They're
Endgame.
huge. They're huge.
100%. Hold
I
up.
thought The
I'm gonna
Force
look this up.
Awakens was pretty good, honestly. I enjoyed it.
Yuck.
I enjoyed myself because it
I
was
don't
like a new
I don't
hope.
like any of the Star Wars movies that have came out after the sixth one.
All right,
It
so
was
I
awesome.
found-
I
all
thought
right,
it
so
was
I
a great
found
movie.
a
Joker.
list that says
Joker wasn't bad.
I found a list. That
Chronicle
says
was a good
top
movie.
Movies of the decade.
Go ahead, go for it.
All right, so I'm not gonna try to run through the whole list. I'm just gonna find some that like show because it's.
Are you on the
showing a
IG? Are you on
lot.
IGN right now?
No, I'm on Den of Geek.
Okay.
So
Okay.
one of them is 12 Years a Slave. That came out.
Oh, that movie was pretty good. I saw that.
I
The
feel
movie
like
was pretty
teachers
good.
really like that movie.
When did
Bridesmaids.
when did
Oh
Bridesmaids.
shit, that's a good one.
The
what was that
Nice
movie?
Guys.
Django Unchained. When did that come
Django
out?
Unchained. That's not
Yeah,
a bad
that was a
one.
good one. That
We
was a
can't
good one this
forget
decade.
this. One of the top Disney movies came out in 2013.
Not Frozen.
Frozen.
Yep, Frozen.
Dude, they're
Wolf
coming
of
out
Wall
Frozen
Street.
2. Wolf of Wall Street was good.
Wolf of Wall Street. The Hateful Eight.
Never heard of it.
Tarantino.
Yep. Wonder
Interstellar,
Woman.
bro. I fucking lost. my shit. I
Interstellar
cried
was
so
nuts.
hard.
Interstellar
Yeah.
came out.
Oh, that was
the
insane.
Joker movie. The Joker
Yeah.
movie.
The
That's what I
Lego
said.
movie, bro. Everything.
The
is
Lego
Lego.
movie. Shut up.
What else? Bird Box.
That one was
Yeah.
crazy. People like fell in love with that, and I didn't think it was great.
The Planet of the Apes movies.
Yeah, they were
Inside
good.
Out was good
continuation.
too.
Good.
Inside
Inside
Out was weird, but yeah, it was pretty good. You were
Honestly,
inside-
all of the Avengers movies, like even
All the Avengers movies. Baby
Age
Driver.
of Ultron.
Bro, Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Edge of Tomorrow. The Dark Knight Rises.
I've seen those.
Oh.
Yeah, Dark Knight Rises was good.
Dunkirk came out. I actually like that. The one with
I
Harry
haven't
Styles
seen
in it. Black Swan came out with Natalie Portman.
I'm going through this list, and there's so many movies that I wish that I watched, like
You used to
Logan.
watch
Creed,
them.
La La Land,
You used to
Moneyball.
watch them. Moneyball was so good.
Moneyball.
What was
The
the
Harry
one?
Potters.
Okay, yeah.
It came out.
Didn't the
Yeah.
Hunger Games come out this decade too?
One of them had to,
believe
right?
So.
Yeah.
Believe so.
Or at least one or two of them had to have.
All right, hold up. I'm gonna find the top 10. All right.
Like
All right,
like
you
top
ready for
grossing?
No, this is the top. This is Den of Geeks top 10 movies of the decade.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, number 10.
Does it tell us
Star
a year?
Wars. Yes, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, 2017.
Never seen it.
Oh,
Number 10. I could see that the number 10 spot, I guess.
number 9, The Social Network, 2010.
I think
That
I
was a
heard
good
that
movie.
I think I heard of that movie.
That's the one where they talk about Mark Zuckerberg.
And with Justin
Oh.
Timberlake in it, that was a dope ass
Yes.
movie.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually. Yeah.
Oh,
Number
and you see,
8.
who's the bitch from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody?
London
Ashley
Tipton?
Tisdale? London Tipton?
London Tipton. Yes.
Brenda Song.
Brenda's song, dude. She was
Brenda
getting down and
Song?
dirty in that movie. I was pretty excited
Ooh.
about that.
All right, number 8, Hereditary, 2018. It's a
Didn't-
horror movie.
Didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't
Never
watch
even
it.
heard of.
All right, number 7. I think we can all agree this is one of the top movies that came out this year. Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man was pretty. It was pretty.
It was
The Spider-Man
good.
movies are pretty good. Yeah.
That movie
Beautiful
was
movie, at least.
amazing. Oh, I didn't know this came out then. Number 6 is Ex Machina,
I
2015.
think I heard of it. I don't think I didn't see it, but I heard
That's
it.
with the robot chick. I didn't watch
Yes, the one that gained sentience. Number
Nice.
5 is Her, 2013.
That's a great movie. That made me.
I knew
That's
it.
a movie that made me bawl, man. Made me
Of
bawl my
course
eyes
you
out.
did.
I remember back in 326 in our dorm room, and you.
I had to
watched
watch it for English, and it was like
Yeah, that movie
Tearing
was
me up.
terrible.
it was tearing me up.
That
Number
movie was all. Go ahead.
Number 4 is Get Out, 2017.
Okay.
I don't know that one.
Number 3 is Mad Max Fury Road in
Mad
20.
Yes,
Max, Mad Max is
agreed.
pretty good. Mad Max
So
is
agreed.
pretty
Actually,
good.
that movie was a masterpiece.
Oh, number 2 is Inception.
Yes. That
Yeah.
movie's so good. That movie's
Oh, I
so
didn't even realize
good.
that was this decade. That's
movie-
nice.
When was that? 2000 what?
They need to take a game, like a video game, and create, like, use that concept
Inception. Dude, that'd be
and bring that
insane.
into it.
Number 1, and this is a movie that was based off, I believe, an anime.
So okay.
Parasite in 2019.
Yeah, I've
Came out
never.
this year.
I've never even heard of this.
Yeah,
Same.
I
It came
didn't
out
either.
this year.
It came out this
Past
year.
Past year.
I should
Yeah.
watch it if it's their number one movie.
Parasite.
If it's their
Parasite.
number 1 movie at a
It's
Um,
a parasite crawling up you.
Okay.
what? All right. So the question now is, what's the best song? Since we've done TV
Ooh.
shows,
Oh,
what's the best song of the decade?
You
that's
know it's
really
all
tough.
your fault.
That's
Nobody.
really tough.
Nobody.
That's really tough. Probably the song by Drake that everybody knows.
God's Plan.
Yeah.
God's
All
plan
your
is number
fault.
1, bro.
Bro, I'm surprised that he got snuffed for Artist of the Decade by Taylor Swift.
That's crap.
Taylor Swift is 30. She's old.
Dirty.
Yo, bro, she is.
Not?
Like, why am
I'm
what?
gonna throw a top 10 out there. Humble by Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
Not bad. Syrup sandwiches and syrup sandwiches.
all your fault.
Sandwiches and crime allowances. Get it
Yep.
right.
I remember syrup sandwiches and syrup sandwiches.
Yo. Okay, so I found I think it's yeah,
This
it is.
Top
It's the-
10 songs of the decade.
it's the top 100 songs of the decade posted by Billboard.
Okay.
Oh, is this like grossing? Like ever?
There's gonna be some cringe on here then.
Oh, for
All right.
sure. Let's hear it.
So number 1.
No.
Should
Start
I
from 10. Start from 10. Start from 10.
Start from 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10. We need
No,
we need
we're
a
gonna do
countdown.
20. We're gonna do 20. We're gonna do 20.
All right.
All right. So number 20 is "Moves Like Jack" from Maroon
Okay.
5.
I got them.
This list
Like
is gonna
Jack-
be cringe.
Number 20 of the decade.
Number 19 is "God's Plan" by Drake.
Wow.
There it is,
At least I
Oliver.
ca- at least I
Hey,
called
Oliver,
it
or
on there.
Travis,
At least
can you
it's
turn
on
your
there.
video off and turn it back
Number
on, please?
18 is "Royals" by
On your
Lord.
phone.
Okay.
That's a good
Number-
song.
Number 17 is "All About That Bass" by Megan Trainor.
All about that bass. No trouble.
Ah.
Treble.
Number 16 is "Sicko Mode."
Ooh,
Bow,
okay.
bow.
Nice.
Number 15 is "Perfect" by
Mo
Ed Sheeran.
Bamba.
Okay.
Number 14 is "Blurred Lines" by Robin Thicke.
That
don't
was
know that
this.
song.
That was this decade. Oh,
Oh,
my god.
That was in 2013,
The song about date rape.
pretty much. Number 13, here's where the cringe comes in, boys. "Call Me Maybe" by Carly Rae.
Oh gosh, that song got big for no reason.
That beats sicko mode.
Yeah,
That's
seriously. How
upsetting.
did that beat God's plan?
Number 12 is "Without Me" by Halsey.
How does that song go?
I forget.
I don't know.
I legit don't know either.
Yeah.
Number 11 is
Rain
"Sunflower" by Post Malone
Post
and
Malone,
Sweet.
you're a sunflower in a Minecraft world.
Number 10 is "Rolling in the Deep" by Adele.
All right, that's fire.
I don't know that
Number
song
9 is "Despacito."
Oh
Oh,
god.
Fire,
Oh
bro.
my
That's
god,
a
that
meme
song's
song.
terrible.
Yo, this next one's gonna
Despacito.
bring back some memories.
Is it memories
Number
by
8, no, it's "Somebody That I Used to Know."
Ooh,
Wow.
Somebody that I used to know.
You didn't
Somebody.
have to cut me off.
Careful, guys. We're gonna get copyrighted if we sing it.
Number 7 is "Old Town Road."
Oh, I'm
Wow.
surprised. I feel like God's plan beats Old Town.
You have to kind of like
You feel like
recognize
God's
though.
plan beats
Old
everything.
Town Road
Hey,
had like
only
the
2.
shortest lifespan ever, but it blew up like
No, he definitely
insane.
did.
That hard.
People went insane, especially after what happened, what Lil Nas did after the fact.
Oh, okay. Number 6
Nice.
is "We Found Love" by Rihanna.
We found love in a whole place.
I thought that was
That's
like
it.
2008.
That
What the
is
hell?
2011.
Wow.
You're close.
Number 5, we're cracking the top 5, boys.
All right,
"Girls Like You." 5 featuring
that's
Cardi
a good
B.
one. No,
I don't
fuck
know
the Cardi
that.
B version.
I don't know that. I don't know who that song at all.
Cause girls like you run around with guys
I
like
know
this-
me.
that. I
so
know
this
it.
Nah,
next
nah,
one-
nah, nah, nah,
This
nah.
next one's gonna make me, Brandon, and Oliver pretty happy.
Why?
Number 4,
It's not closer.
"It Is Closer" by the
Yeah!
Chainsmokers.
How is that on there?
Damn. No, that song blew up too. That song blew up really hard.
No.
too.
EDM artist makes it top 5.
Listen, we all bumped the fuck out of that song, and like
So
every
hard.
time it came on, we were in tears. This is the
We
best
contributed to
song
that
ever.
Billboard toppage.
Dude, we saw them before they even that song even existed.
Number 3 is "Shape of You" by Ed Sheeran.
No, he's on there twice.
Really?
He doesn't need it. He doesn't need the clout.
He's probably on there a lot more times because this is the top 100. I just started
That's
from
true.
20.
That's true. It's true.
That's interesting.
Number 2 is "Party Rock Anthem" by LMFAO.
Party rock.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
give it to him. I'll give that one to him.
All right. So before this last one, I know the answer because I
Oh,
saw
you-
it. What do you guys think is the number 1 song of the decade? voted
What
by
year did it come out?
Billboard?
What year?
It's
What year did it come out?
yeah.
It
Give us
came
the
out
year the number one song came out.
2015.
Okay, so 4 years ago.
Oh
4,
man.
5 years ago.
All right,
Okay.
Travis, what is your guess?
4 years ago.
I'm gonna say
Oh, I
Dang,
think
I
I
don't know.
know.
maybe like.
Good.
Travis, go ahead.
Go ahead, Brand.
No,
Alright,
I know.
Brandon,
I
I'll
think
take
I got it for sure. So that's. I want to wait till I'm last.
I'm gonna say rude.
Rude by who?
Well, that's a
Oh,
good
oh, that
guess.
one,
That's
that
a
one, yes.
really good guess.
All right, Oliver. Since Brandon thinks he knows, I'll give you the second choice. What do you think it is?
Dang, in 2015. I'm just trying to think like what's.
2015.
I'm just trying to think like what's popular that people would know.
I remember it because it was the only goddamn song that they played during ELS.
Oh my god, is it really that?
I think this is what it is, but I don't know for sure.
No, you're probably right, dude.
I'm gonna pass. I don't have a guess.
Cause
Oliver, you
Uptown
have
Funk
to
gon' give it to you.
I have
Cause
to.
Uptown Funk gon' give it to you.
Uptown
Uptown
Funk.
Funk.
Is that
by
number
Bruno.
one?
Uptown Funk. Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars.
That's so dumb.
Insane.
Yeah, what?
Insane that's number one.
Didn't Happy come
Is that
out?
number
What is
one?
that? What is
Yes.
Happy? Cause I'm happy. What like
Oh, that song was
That
trash.
would have been a good guess actually, but I don't know if that would have been number one.
Bro.
That song was trash. Also, it
It
came out in
was
like
trash.
2013 or 14.
This is
Wrecking
that
Ball is
nice.
on here. In My Feelings is on here. Panda's
Miller?
on here.
Panda
Super
Express.
Bass.
Panda.
Hotline Bling.
Yeah, that was not bad.
I got
Take Me
bras
to
in
Church by
love.
Hoosier made it on.
Oh, that's a good one.
Timber, Meant to Be.
It's
Sucker.
going down.
Down. I'm
I'm
feeling
yelling
timber.
I'm feeling
timber.
I think I wanna go into this topic because this is something that that we've never experienced personally. Because this
What
topic is
I'm mad
bad.
at is the song from Fast 7 didn't make it on, or if it did,
Oh, the
I
one by with Lil Wayne.
It's
No.
been a long-
Yeah,
that's
Lil
what I'm saying.
Wayne?
Yeah, that
Wiz
Wiz Khalifa.
Khalifa?
It's Wiz Khalifa. My bad.
thank you.
Is that
So
on there?
we're
No,
gonna
it's
shift
not.
topics here for a second.
All right, go for it, B-Pain.
I feel like we were on top tens for a little bit.
A lot of it.
What are the downsides of weed that people don't talk about?
What are the downsides of
That they
weed?
don't talk about.
That like weed culture doesn't talk about. Because everybody talks about how it's a miracle drug and that way it relieves pain. And while I'm not the goal of this is not to dismiss anything about marijuana. That may be a good thing. The goal of this is like to open up people's minds to a narrative that isn't talked about a lot because you'd be shamed. Shame on you.
You don't like weed?
Makes you feel unmotivated.
It really does. It unmotivates you.
Yeah.
Makes you feel unmotivated.
Pot makes you lazy is probably like one of the truest things that anti-pot people say.
Makes
That's
you
probably
feel
the only
unmotivated.
fact that they have.
I mean, to be fair, it does make you more creative, but
It makes you more
unmotivated.
creative, but you have to be in a mood to be creative.
It's true. You have to be in that mindset.
Yeah, like
So I
if
say- I say-
if you have the ability to like say, hey, I want to clean the house, then smoke, then clean the house, like then
you
then
do.
that's your thing. But
You
like
have strong mental, dude.
yeah, you have to be fucking strong as shit to do that.
So what I said. All right. So I say I'm motivated.
Yeah, and I say short-term memory loss for sure.
That's
That's-
true.
I don't know if that's just me or
If you almost black out, like you green out a little bit.
God, I agree with that. I was in a legal setting when this was a thing, but there was a week where I went just like on a bender with marijuana, and
Dude,
it was
dude,
a week
It's terrible.
of just me. I didn't remember that week at all because I was just belligerent the whole time.
The days run together.
green and
Green
Thanks
and
to Travis, probably.
All right. Well, what do you got? Anything?
I mean, the downsides of weed is just pretty much like the laziness, but like there's upsides that people don't talk about, other than like the fact
You
that
got
it's, like,
one?
an upside. It makes music and food. I mean, everyone knows it makes food better, but it makes time last longer.
It's true. It slows down
major
time.
stress relief.
Slows down
I
time.
feel the
Yeah, that's
opposite.
true.
Like after a stressful day of work, you just hit that bong and you're like, ooh.
Well, it's not just that. Like,
hold on.
like-
I gotta give this disclaimer. We are not telling anybody to smoke marijuana. We are just exploring the ideas behind it.
Yeah, this is
we're telling you
hypothetical.
our experience.
Hypothetical weed smoking Travis.
I feel like
Number
the there's a stereotypical Cheetos reference with marijuana. Is like, oh well, it makes people eat more, and I think that's a positive thing for people that like deal with nausea, and for skinny boys like me.
Or people that have like disorders, like eating disorders.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Eating is fun, and when the food tastes even better.
Oh yeah.
Quenches
It
your
also
hunger.
makes like together time a lot better. Like like all of us
time.
could
That's a
sit.
social thing.
Yeah, it's a social drug. It makes spending time with people a lot more enjoyable. After a couple hits, Smash becomes way more fun than it does.
Yeah.
For sure.
It just makes the everyday great.
I think the biggest thing though is like everybody's different. So
Everybody,
while
there
you
are
know
tons of different types of.
he's cutting out. Like so there are a lot of people who can be productive while smoking, but I don't
True.
think that's everybody. I definitely don't think
It
that's
depends on the
everybody.
person, the mindset, and how. Like yeah, that's true. Everything like that's gonna matter.
Exactly. Dude, we completely lost him.
Is Travis frozen?
No, I'm just sitting really still, man. I'm just sitting really still.
I'm about to say Travis is frozen right now.
You'd be really
Zoning,
good as like one of
zoning.
those fake statues.
like a mannequin.
But like another negative is like, so everybody reacts to it differently. I find that I get
Yeah,
really
that's true.
anxious. And that
You tend to.
and that doesn't mean that for another person it might like lift them up. But for
Will's
me
frozen.
personally,
Oh,
that's just
Brandon
my
lost vid.
experience.
We're losing people.
Oh no, dude.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna call it a show now.
Yep.
We're gonna call it a show. We're gonna
Alrighty,
call it a
guys.
Good show.
I'm Brandon,
I'm Will.
I'm Oliver.
I'm Travis.
and you guys have just listened to the real
The
sensitive
real
guys.
sensitive guy.
That was really bad.
It's hard
We
to
can
do.
do
It's
it-
hard
we
to
can
do
do
on
it
voice
again. We
chat.
can do
It's hard to
it
do on
again.
voice chat. I don't know if we'll ever get a
Hey,
completely
all right. How
sync.
about this? Brandon, if you goes first, then Will, then me, then Travis. 'Cause
If you
me and Will
guys-
went
then
at the same
we all
time.
then we all say, and we're the real sensitive guy.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
what is a word? So, if you have gotten this far to the end, comment. What was Oliver's word?
I don't fucking know.
What?
It wasn't scrumptious. What was the word that he said earlier that you made fun of him that he couldn't spell?
Like we can remember.
Succulent.
What?
Was it succulent?
Succulent.
if you
it was
made it this
supple.
far into
Supple.
Supple.
if you made it to the end of the first episode, comment the word supple, so that way we know that you're a real one.
All right, respect.
You're the real one. Alrighty, guys, take it easy.
Love you. Good night.
Peace
Bye.
out, ELE. Everybody love everybody.